Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The reason I chose this movie to watch was Keira Knightley, but later the story engaged me. The strange case of a serial killer in Boston early 1960s who entered the houses of single women, raped them and strangled them with their stockings, then tied their stockings in a bow around their necks. It's madness, awkward, disgusting, but to the killer it's as if he gives the world a gift. These deaths filled the city with horror at the time. Police were clueless, incompetent, and unable to find the killer, but there were two dutiful journalists working at Record American who did as much research as the whole Boston Police Department did. Even their analyses were often more accurate. Loretta McLachlan, played by Keira Knightley, and Jean Cole, played by Carrie Coon. What is original about this movie is this journalist. Most of the serial killer movies we have seen before have heroes of detectives, briefed, and even murderers. Journalists were always absent, and even if they weren't absent, they were men. Matt Roskin beautifully pays attention to this show, and in particular to these two fearless, tireless girls. It's nice that the works of Loretta and Jean after 6 decades come to the picture. They're still shining and inspiring. Except the originality of its heroes, almost all other things in Boston Strangler are cliché. The gloomy color palette and cloudy weather remind us of Seven. When a scene is scary, some unseen dogs begin to bark. The ideas pop into Loretta's mind in some scenes that look apparently to be created only to bring those ideas to Loretta. For example, when she's in the car in Michigan and is looking briefly at newspapers, sees the picture of a strike in which Daniel Marsh has held a placard. Then she tells the Michigan cop that Daniel Marsh is here in Ann Arbor, which leads to his arrest. Or in another scene, Loretta sitting in office, thinking and smoking, Jean comes and asks her about Albert DeSalva. Have you seen his actual release record? Loretta lifts her head up with huge surprise when immediately they both go to check. These are important moments, shouldn't be constructed as small separated scenes, which seem forced and only function when plot wants to introduce a new idea. Moreover, the movie wasn't successful to portray convincing characters. Neither Loretta nor Jean has become sympathetic characters. Although Loretta is shown a serious, talented journalist, we can understand her. She's a mother and a wife and a daughter, but at the same time ignores all of these roles and sticks to the puzzles of a murderer. Does this make any sense to you? Even when she sees her marriage is in danger, continues her work insistently. I'm not aware of Loretta McLachlan's real life, but this picture Matt Roskin has created of her is less about love for journalism or discovering truth. It's a picture of stubbornness. Finally, I like the idea of a murder case that remained unsolved for years. Memories of Murder is another brilliant example, Korean movie made by Bong Joon-ho. It was also inspired by a true story. It's somewhat frightening that some murderers are still unidentified. The importance of what Loretta McLachlan and Jean Cole did is that they didn't let a lie be accepted, even when truth seems unreachable. Who is it?
Super sent me.
Okay, wait a minute. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to help me improve my channel. Like my video and comment on it. I'm curious what you think about my reviews. I'm coming. Hi, can I help you?